Hey guys, it's me, Mini Fluffy One, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. One thing I forgot to mention, I have the restored content modification. And basically what that is this game was released with a lot of cut content because it was rushed. I don't know how they did this, but someone found a way to find and restore all of that lost content to the game, and it completely transforms the experience. I adjusted my microphone on OBS, so hopefully it's better. I felt like I was yelling over the game audio, but clearly it's significantly louder for me than it is for you guys, which is what I want. So, alright, time to do this thing and get on out of here. Yeah, let's skip that after all this work. No.
You can now plot a course to the Peragus Mining Facility. To dock with Peragus, left-click on the Peragus planet to select it, and then left-click on the travel button.
Alright, cool. Peragus 2. And so begins the intro level of the game. Now, as a kid, because I played this when I was in, like, kindergarten. Not even gonna lie. I played this in kindergarten. God, that's crazy. Anyway. When I was in kindergarten in first grade, I played this game, and
is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
that's bad. That's real bad. Assassination protocols activated. And there goes 3CFD. So I hated this level because, I don't know, I just wanted to get the heck up out of here. But now today, I actually love and appreciate Peragus. It is a very, very good
Awaken.
Intro level. Or intro area. Alright, time for the half-naked Jedi jokes to start. Oh crap, I should check the time. Okay. It'll probably be like 10:30, 10:45 when I'm done with this. Ooh. Ba-na-na. Oh, I've missed this music. Not gonna lie. She looks better in clothes. Recent history. You have awakened in a medical bay in an unknown facility. The last thing you remember is being a passenger on the Republic capital ship, the Harbinger. You should find out where you are and how you got here. And we will do just that. Not even gonna bother with the morgue door. I know how this spiel works. Medical bay container. And unpack. Medical computer. Access medical logs. Log.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the KOTOR tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Peragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Oh no! Yeah, fun fact, all of these logs cut off.
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially KOTOR, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the KOTOR tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
And then log 253-18. So this is the 3 days later.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them, and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay! Everyone
Well, 0 to 100 real quick. Oh, it says it right here, so I was wrong about that. 1, 2, 3 days ago. So this was literally yesterday. Patient life signs. Deceased, deceased, recovered, deceased, deceased. So that's me. That's us. Mitra Surik. Patient treatment. Subjects being treated for severe plasma burns. Last treatment request resulted in death for all subjects except patient number 3, who was reduced to minimal life signs. Check the last treatment request. A lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all the tanks, including number 3. There is no record of who ordered the treatment. No, yeah, that's actually not something you can even do. Like, I've never actually gotten a positive result out of that. Medical bay functions. Morgue camera, yeah, medical bay camera. Those are useless. Unlock door to the morgue. Unlock medical storage inventory. And alright, that's all we can get from there. Journal entry. Yeah, that's another bonus mission. Let's open this here container for some 2 med packs and chemicals which make med packs on a lab station, which is what we're gonna do right now. Use a lab station. So let's create some med packs. Boom. I made a new med pack. Yay. Alright, now let's take a visit to the morgue. Yes. Hello, corpse. Old one looks dead. There's no sign of what killed her. That's unfortunate. Ought to be just robbing her dead body for a plasma torch now. Oh, by the way, she's actually alive.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
I thought you were dead.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the KOTOR tank about you. How do you feel?
Some of these dark side options, man. A little disoriented. Was it your voice I heard in the KOTOR tank?
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
So you can touch minds and feign death. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Last thing I remember, I was on board a Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened to it?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
How do you know I was a Jedi?
Your stance, your walk, tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
I have that line memorized. It's iconic in my mind. The Jedi Order and I have a troubled history.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
What is this place?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek.
The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Why do we need to leave?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
You seem nervous, worried. Is something wrong?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrive.
True that. We'll see. There's gotta be someone left alive around here.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
Yeah. Persuade. The patients in medbay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea how it happened? Actually, I'm gonna do this. I discovered the patients in the medbay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives.
Curious. Why were you spared?
They didn't. I got the same dose, but survived.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
Yes. You seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on.
Fair point.
Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
She just no-you'd me. I'll return soon to make sure you're alright.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Alright. Light side points gained. You've taken your first steps on the path to the light side. Heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further, bringing you more in touch with the light side of the Force and its higher mysteries. Cruel or selfish actions will reverse this, causing you to fall to the dark side. Yeah, there's gonna be multiple playthroughs of this game, by the way. I'm gonna do light side, dark side. And, yeah, so there's gonna be 2. So now, we have a weapon, quote-unquote. Although, I've only ever used the plasma torch to... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's my bad. I know how to do this. Press the bash button, and then they bash.
Emergency lockdown. Overridden.
Emergency vibro cutter! Okay. By the way, this is, kind of ancient. In terms of the Star Wars timeline, or in Legends canon, I mean, this is ancient. Ancient time. This is... For those of you who know about Legends, these are the days of Darth Revan and Malak. I mean, not quite exactly. Malak's dead, but anyway. This is like 3,500 years before the first Star Wars prequel in terms of time. Thank you for the vibro cutter. I'm just gonna swap now. Because vastly superior. Okay. Actually, I think if you click on this, there's a thing, right?
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain.
Alright, hello, first enemies. Mining droids. Alright, let's just do critical strike and get them out of the way. Boop. Bop. Ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-ba-da-dum. Okay. Remains mining laser? Mining laser. Alright. For now, we're gonna be Blaster Jedi, because that seems more appropriate. I mentioned that last time, so let's roll with it. Ah! Sniper shot. No, wait, don't shoot me. Now. They have stormtrooper aim. Good to know. I guess I'm safe as long as they have that stormtrooper aim. Door. Okay. Broken droid. Let's search. Droid deflector, Mark 1. Emergency hatch.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Kreia? There is only silence. Try to find some way to open the hatch. It is odd that this emergency hatch hasn't opened, considering the circumstances. There may be a way to open it if you could get access to a terminal. Spooky. Those droid parts are gonna come in handy later. Alright, security desk room thing. Corpse. Security tunneler. Thank you, sir, for that. That wonderful thing. Okay, hold on. Plasma torch. And bash. Thank you. Broken items actually are useful. They can be turned into components, I think. Anyway, security desk. Alright, this is a long one, and this guy... I love this guy, he's funny. Peragus safety hollow orientation.
Is this thing on? Alright, all hands, especially you, KOTOR, listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Peragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Peragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out. And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just KOTOR and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility is going to be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
Mining droid maintenance logs.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility, and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
I love that guy. Alright. Maintenance.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt KOTOR or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Storage room
I
inventory.
secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
It didn't exactly work out for him, did it? Remote camera controls, security office, which is me. Storage room, that's gonna be fun. Communications blister, holding cells, there he is. Anyway, emergency hatch to mining tunnels, and that's it. That's all we can do. Time to have fun with this. Ooh, cutscene.
There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
What?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Your eyes can deceive you. Do not use them.
You can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Krea's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. Thank you. I will do that. So we're gonna save the game. Oh, I thought I overrode that. I'm saving in a new slot every time, just in case the recording doesn't go well. For whatever reason. You just leave it blank. Just leave it blank. Okay. So now we go forward. Oh no! Die, droids, die.
Ah, you hear it. It is fate, but it is there.
I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off. I love how he
It is
waits
the
for us to
Force.
talk.
You feel it has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it is coming from across a great
Do not
distance.
turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen and choose your Force abilities. Best in-game explanation for XP, like, ever. After this freaking droid dies, I'll level up. Alright! Level up time! Level up. Skills. Again, I don't exactly know, but I'll gain 1 in stealth. Otherwise, a stealth field generator is useless. So... I mean, okay. Cancel skills. So, 2, 4, 3, 3. I want 1 in stealth, and then... I suppose persuade. Hates. Okay, this is still highly important. Highly important. Stealth, security, repair, computer use, dueling, conditioning, saving throws. One to repair, security, persuade, awareness, treat injury. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. So, I think these two are next. Let's go with conditioning for now. And then powers. Dang it, I can't get heal. Time for loads of powers I'm never gonna use them. Oh, sorry. I just forget to use them in combat situations. Mind Trick is useful. Force Scream, Drain Force, Throw Lightsaber is worthless at this point. Force Push, Shock, Fear, Slow, Wound. Stun Droid! That I can use. that's really helpful for this entire level. It's like Force Lightning, but specifically for fighting droids. Alright, cool. Now it is time. I didn't need to do that, but I did. To bash. I missed. Great, I missed. Missed a solid footlocker that isn't moving. That's talent, actually. Oh no, not more broken items. Ah! Okay. Stealth field generator. I wish it would show. Nope. I wish it would show up, but it doesn't. Thank you. Alright, time to stealth through. No. What the hell? That's useless then. I'm literally using the stealth field generator. Okay. No, just stop. Oh, dang it. Okay. I guess we're doing this the hard way, boyos. Bam. Prata. Dead. Yep. And mining laser. Switch. Because... Okay, well, if you could aim... That was like Stormtrooper's level of bad aiming. And it still is. Oh, hi. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Sorry if my commentary isn't the best. I'm focusing. Okay, so there's that. There's the emergency blast door. There's this, which I believe is just storage room. Yes. Oh, hey, damaged mining droid. Sick. That's worthless. It is really helpful when the times it works completely. Components, which are very awesome. Because once we get to a certain point, I'm gonna start being able to make stuff. Making stuff, and I'm sorry about backtracking here, but it bothers me when the mini-map isn't discovered. So that's what this is. This is mini-map exploration. We'll get in there in just a second.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are... But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Okay, well, I'm not going to open the door yet, because I still need to go to the console. Does killing all the droids on the level deactivate it? I don't think it does. I think that's a glitch. Perhaps. Enter code. Look for control override switch. Activate it. Now, it should be unlocked. Jeez, that was weird. Time to go back here, and we're gonna get fought. No, because they came from around. Right. Emergency supplies. Med pack. Dude, I would have more than a single med pack in the emergency supply container. I'm just saying. Like, some components, weapons, I would qualify as emergency supplies. I hate how that's not on the map there. I hate how it's not centered, but it's okay, I guess. Alright.
Are you an angel? Ah, I'm just kidding. That's the worst line I've ever used. Hope some poor kid doesn't start using it.
Oh, wow. That's a great reference. Okay. Who are you?
I'm Atten. I actually wasn't supposed to make it into the final game, but I was created at the last minute. Blame my agent. I was actually slated for a spin-off to Jedi Knight, but I don't want to talk about what happened there.
What? I am greatly confused. I am greatly confused. Why? Okay, I know what it's doing. I know what happened. There's a mod that's totally messing with this crap. Alright, care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
What is this place?
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Peragus Mining Facility, the only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Peragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
Blowing yourself up?
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Peragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
Peragus 2?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma Juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
This facility is deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story.
You see, this Jedi shows up.
You know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
Smooth. Totally not creepy at all. There's a bounty on captured Jedi. Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left? What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
The rules I heard... Nope, that's wrong. This is the canon one. I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
I had some more questions for you.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
I don't know. This facility seems abandoned.
Well, the miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Tell me your plan and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Let me see... One thing first. The patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Do you know anything about that?
No. Should I? Maybe you should ask one of those miners who was thinking about selling you to the exchange. Maybe they wanted to drug you up for transport. Ever think about that?
Calm down. I was just asking, not accusing you.
So you done interrogating me, or are we going to work together and try to get out of this mess?
Where is it? I trust you, and if we work together, we may be able to get out of this mess.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's go. Casually running with a sword.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
What's wrong? This one. I love that. I'm not going to choose it, but if I hear any more bad news, I'm going to get violent. What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system. It's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
'Tis a conspiracy. Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Can we contact the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Yay! Okay, so let's update the quest book. Galactic History bonus mission. Yeah, there's that. And there's this. This is actually would be a really good stopping point, so I'm gonna go with it once we do this. Admin logs.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean trouble.
Were you about to say trouble? Truffles? Trinity? What was that, bro?
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage in standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
Oh, what? You didn't finish! Okay. That was a reference.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. KOTOR's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Alright. Access comm systems. Dormitories. There is no response. Hangar Bay 25. As you access Hangar Bay 25, there is a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. It sounds as if there is a utility droid on the other end. Can you read me? Yay! T3! Okay. Are you operational? We're trapped on... Sorry about that. We're trapped up on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? A simple yes or no would have done. Is there any other way out besides the turbolift? I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. Okay. That's gonna do it for this episode, because this is a very good stopping point. Okay? So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please do sure to... Dang. Please be sure to go hit the like button. It would be greatly appreciated, as it helps the channel grow. Jesus, I can't talk today. Anyway, and if you're new here, please subscribe, because that also helps the channel grow, and I would greatly appreciate seeing that you like my stuff. So, thank you again, and have a great day.